These are properties that you can afford for a budget of $800,000 across the Greater Toronto area. And stay tuned for property number 7 and property number 9 because I would have never guessed these properties would be available for $800,000. I'm Michael Duggal with eXp Realty, updating you with our Greater Toronto area real estate numbers. Let's jump right into the first property that you can afford for $800,000 in the Greater Toronto area. This is in North Etobicoke. We actually have a detached bungalow 50 by 118 size lot. This property sold for $835,000, 3 bedrooms, 1 washroom. Though the property is a bit dated, you would need at least a couple $100,000 for it to be in condition that you would expect in today's market. And the property doesn't have a garage. If it did have a garage, it would sell for way over $950,000. Our next property is in Newmarket. It's a 2+1 bedroom, 2 washroom, also detached bungalow on a good sized lot, 50 by 188 feet. And it does have 1+1 kitchens, although the basement is partly finished. It does have a 1-car detached garage. But surprisingly, the home is in very good condition. We can see backsplash, good stainless steel appliances. This property would have sold closer to $1 million about 12 months ago. Now it was put on the market, sold in 0 days and for $810,000. Our next property, we're looking at a condo now by Don Mills and Shepherd, between 700 to 799 square feet. Only sold for $740,000 in 19 days on the market. Does have a parking space, and you can see based on the pictures, very new unit within 5 years old. And this is a 2-bedroom, 2 washroom. Also, this was on the 29th floor, and we know with condo buildings, especially high rises, the higher the floor you go, the higher the value is. Our next property is in Peel Region in Brampton by Dixie and Queen Street. This was a 3-bedroom, 2 washroom, detached 2-story home which only sold for $754,000. Doesn't have a garage but does have a finished basement. And look at these updates. The kitchen's absolutely gorgeous. We even have pot lights and nice countertops throughout. And here's what you can afford for $800,000 in Oshawa. This is on Laurendale Drive just by Olive and Keewatin. It's a detached bungalow, 3+1 bedrooms, 2 washrooms. It does have 2 kitchens and it has a carport instead of a garage. This property has fabulous updates throughout. It was listed for $729,000 and sold above asking at $750,000, and that sold within 2 days of being put on the market. And this property is downtown on Ordnance Street. This was a 2-bedroom, 2 washroom, also within 5 years old, 700 to 799 square feet. Does have a parking, doesn't have a locker. This property was listed for $689,000 and it was sold about $100,000 over asking at $790,000. So homes are selling over the asking price if priced correctly. Our next property is in North York. It sold for $825,000. This is actually a detached backsplit home, and backsplit homes usually have more square footage than your traditional bungalow. It was 3 bedrooms, 2 washrooms on a good sized lot, 56 by 119 feet. And this property is within a few minute drive of York University. So this surprised me because usually these properties are selling way over $950,000. Our next property is in Scarborough. This is a semi-detached. We've yet to find any detached sales below $800,000 in Scarborough recently, but this is a 3+1 bedroom, 2 washroom. It does have a separate entrance and a finished basement, 1 kitchen. And this is by Meadowvale and Shepherd, but you can see that it's going to need some updates for it to be in livable condition. And our next property is in Vaughan. This is actually a freehold 3-story townhouse, 3+1 bedrooms, 2 washrooms, between 1,100 and 1,500 square feet, built within the past 5 years. It does have a 1-car garage. And throughout Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham, the majority of sales are selling over $900,000. This property sold for $820,000. So if you can find a freehold townhouse, that's going to be your best bet versus a semi-detached or a detached home with a specific budget. If you need some assistance with either purchasing or selling, then call me. My customers get excellent service. And if you're a real estate agent or aspiring real estate agent looking for a great brokerage, definitely connect with me to learn more about eXp Realty, or you can conveniently book a time to speak with me through the link in the description box below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, click subscribe on this YouTube video, drop a like, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.